welcome back to season 2 of Coffee Chats with Mo and Bro. So these ones are obviously our chats where we're a little bit more casual, we're a little bit more chill, providing you guys with like kind of behind the scenes of motion fitness, a brother-sister duo, and challenges that we overcome, obstacles that we face, kind of behind the scenes and all that. It's a bit different to our other episodes where we bust myths, I should say. So these ones are just, getting to know us a little bit more, and like I always say, you guys eavesdropping on these ones. So we'll get into it. Do you have anything to say?
No, you did well. Nailed the
Did
intro.
I? This is obviously my first one hosting for a little while, so it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but I got it done.
You got it done.
We got it. Good
Let's
job.
see how the next one goes.
Yeah, I know. Well, first one, that's usually where the nerves are. I did good, guys. Thank you.
We don't know that. We'll see what they
We
say.
don't know.
Put in the comments what you think of that intro.
I thought it was all right. I could have done a little bit better, but maybe next week I'll do some more. Anything? No, you're good.
No, that's all you. You're the host now. I'm just
beautiful. So what we're going to chat about anyway, and what you guys are going to listen to, is what our current recovery plans are, because we are business owners. We have family. We have stuff going on in our personal lives, and I feel like we can easily become very stressed people if we wanted to, if we gave into that. So just chatting about what our recovery plan is, how we deal with stress. So what's your recovery plan?
Yeah, so
I don't have one.
Nah, so for me, recovery, it happens more like on the weekends, more specifically like a Sunday.
Yeah, cool.
I think that's my day where I just have to reset. And I think it's important you don't worry too much about your, I don't want to say don't worry about your goals, but you don't make it a priority. You should have built up momentum through the Monday to Saturday to then keep it at the back of your mind, but just live a life that aligns with your goals without having to think about them. I think that's a very important part of any journey, fitness, business, is you want to give your mind a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Because if you're on 24/7, 7 days a week, you are going to get stressed out, worn down, and sick a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So having a plan in place. So that's how I deal with my overall week. Try to work hard Monday to Friday, maybe even a little bit on Saturday in the morning. And then after that, relax on the Sunday. And it's the same for my exercise as well. I like to train pretty much Monday, Tuesday, maybe have Wednesday where I do some sort of different exercise. Then Thursday,
what
and
are you
maybe
doing?
Friday,
Hot
Saturday.
Pilates?
No,
I have seen you. I've walked past Newmarket once.
That's a lie.
That is a lie,
that's
guys.
One of your shit jokes.
Oh, sad. It's just a brother-sister thing, okay?
But yeah, so that's kind of how I do my exercise and work.
Yeah.
And what I found for me is I used to go to the gym, aim for 6 times a week, and then I dropped it down to 4 times a week, and that gives me time to do other things, which is a form of recovery. Because if you're living in the gym, you're living in the gym.
Yeah.
So now I can go do other things.
The gym is just like a have to do way. It is in a way it can be a chore. You need other vices of actually just chilling and having you time.
Yeah. So that, and then in terms of actual recovery, obviously sleep, but we've got other podcasts on that. But I've got into saunas the last probably year or two. When I was in Thailand living over there, there's a big sauna culture, right?
Yeah.
And it's cool. It's very normal to go have a workout, then you go to the sauna, and it's cool. You walk out feeling better.
Yeah.
And so that's something that I still try to do now, at least once, ideally twice a week.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of do for recovery.
Yeah, nice. It's a good recovery plan. It seems to work.
Well, how about you? I'm sure you're the recovery queen. You're just going to one-up me now
I
and
am
tell
gonna
me
one-up
exactly what you do.
Recovery for me is so important. Stormy, come here.
So, guard dog.
Guard dog. There's someone at the door, hopefully giving me a parcel. Recovery for me is very important, and it never used to be, but it is now. My number one recovery is sleep. As it should be for everyone, I think. Minimum 7 hours. And then I also, kind of like you, do saunas at the moment, but I go to a recovery lounge. It's kind of like a recovery lounge. They're called Y-Order. They're really cool. So I do a sauna first, jump in there, and then I go into cold plunge, and then I go into hot plunge. Still trying to get you into the cold plunges.
I've done them. I did them in Thailand.
Okay. Yeah, actually we did go to one together, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that's on a weekly thing that I do. Sauna, cold plunge, hot plunge, and then kind of rotate that. And then compression lounge as well is something I do. These are just bonuses. These are a bit extra. But it's something that I enjoy. and just especially with the cold plunge, because it's bloody hard to do it. Like you obviously know,
Yeah.
it's hard to sit in there. Sometimes I'm sitting there for 3 minutes and it's 6 degrees. Like it's bloody cold. But when I hop out after, I love the feeling that my body is like naturally warming up. Because usually in the morning I'll go and have a hot shower, but I'm just all like cozy and everything. So after like a cold plunge, I love that feeling of just like, holy shit, I'm awake now. So I do that. I also do a lot of stretching. I also do a lot of mobility. I do walks as part of my recovery as well. I think that's super important. And then breathing exercises, because I feel like my stress can get quite heightened.
Because you've had some breathing issues, right?
Yeah, I've had breathing.
Like because of stress.
Yes, I think what happened to me was I got so stressed, and this is maybe like a couple years now, a year and a half ago. I got so stressed, and then I changed my breathing pattern. So I did go and see a breathing physio for a while, and she said that I just put myself into a state where I couldn't control it, and my breathing pattern was just all stuffed up. So she actually did breathing retraining with me. It was bloody expensive, but like I'm glad I did it, because now I actually know when I get into that state of like my breathing is out, because what it did to me was just cause me to yawn all the time, even when I wasn't tired. So like you'd be talking to me and I'd just be yawning, which is kind of rude as well. So I made sure again, like, to invest in someone, because I had no idea what was going on. I was like, why the hell am I yawning all the time? So I invested in her, and she helped me a lot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I think it's just like, if something is going on, Storm, I'm trying to talk here. That's so rude. I was so glad that I invested in someone and prioritize my recovery, because that's key for everything, I think.
Mm-hmm. And for like people that don't have time to recover, who are already struggling to exercise and everything else that's going on in our world, what are some tips or things that you would recommend for them to help speed up recovery?
So it's a hard question, because I'm like, you do have time to recover and you should be recovering. Hello, Jesus, you've been barking. I think you should make a little bit of time to recover. It should be in your day, and that can be like I said, sleep. You have to get 7 hours, at least get that, and then that's like the bare minimum that you could do. And then like waking up and literally just like moving your body for 5 minutes, stretching. Just focus on that until you feel like you've put it into your day and it's part of your plan and just a habit that you can slowly start to stack on it and implement more in your recovery. Mm-hmm. What do you think? What are your tips? Because yours probably be a bit different to mine.
I think you just need to be mindful of listening to your body. So like if you are really feeling really sore or fatigued or stressed, you need to get yourself out of the certain environments that cause that.
Yeah, that's good.
So for me, going to recovery, obviously we want to prioritize recovery, but prior to that, we want to always have a clear mind and not be stressed. And so for things like when you're busy at work, things might get stressful. Sometimes just stopping for 5 minutes and get your ass outside. Like literally just go for a quick power walk.
Yeah.
Like the minute you feel yourself getting heightened or like the world feels like it's caving in on you, just get out of that environment. Because what's 5 minutes of you being flustered and stressed and not doing any work because you're all emotional?
Yeah.
You might as well use that energy, get outdoors, be
Love
grounded,
Great tip.
see things. And then that way it's just going to help you stay on track with things and not, always feel like you need to have a day off.
Yeah, for sure. That's a great tip. Love your work, bro. Love your work. I think that is such an important thing, though, is nature. Like nature, because we're so involved in like just scrolling on our phones, and we're so invested in just, phones, sometimes with like chats with other people, but like people don't actually get outside and just like take a look at nature.
100%.
100%. Should we go outside and look at nature now?
Yeah, I've had enough. We'll get out of here.
Look at this fake green plant we have here.
Let's go for a walk. I've had enough
we
for
should
today.
go for a walk. Okay, cool. Let's go then.
Sweet as, bro. Well, I think that's us for today's chat.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us. We'll pop some social media links. Check us a follow. Yeah.
Sweet as.
I've got more eyes on me now with Storm.
All right, I'll
See you
catch
next week. See you.